Hello everyone. Today, we're diving into a thrilling mystery. A mysterious figure is trying to approach Diep. Who is he? And what are his intentions? Meanwhile, CEO James is facing countless challenges. Will he be able to overcome them? And most importantly, the true identity of John will finally be revealed. Everything will unfold in this video. So don't miss out. If you're excited, don't forget to leave a comment sharing your thoughts. Hit like to show your support. And subscribe to the channel so you won't miss the upcoming episodes. Now, let's get started. In this deeply emotional conversation, we witness a special moment between Min and Diep. A free-spirited artist, Min, has written a song for Diep, but the melody unexpectedly stirs deep emotions within her. She finds herself unable to hold back tears, as the song seems to mirror her own life, the struggles, the hardships, and the emotions she has endured. With sincerity and artistic passion, Min not only dedicates a song to Diep but also shows a delicate concern for her feelings. Seeing her cry, he feels guilty for unintentionally awakening painful memories. Yet deep down, they both understand that music has the power to connect kindred souls. The conversation takes an intriguing turn when Diep realizes Min is not from around here. Who is he? Why did he appear at this exact moment? The mystery surrounding Min's identity begins to unfold. Though he appears to be just an artist, his enigmatic presence and the subtle way he speaks hint at something more. Min and Diep also express contrasting perspectives on life. While Diep immerses herself in music, living wholeheartedly for her passion, Min views business as a stable and promising path. Their dialogue goes beyond art and commerce, reflecting the dilemma between following one's dreams or choosing a more practical route. As Min hurriedly leaves, Diep suddenly notices that he has forgotten something. Calling out to him, she hears a grateful response, only deepening the mystery around him. Was this encounter merely a coincidence? Or is there a bigger story waiting to unfold? Stay tuned for the next chapter. CEO James is not just a leader but also a boss who stays close to his employees. During his direct visits to the workplace, he doesn't hesitate to check on production progress, harvest yields, and the quality of this year's pomelos. Questions like, how many bags have we got? Or, how many tons can we expect from this hill? Show that he cares not just about the numbers but also about understanding the employees' real working conditions. Rather than merely observing, James actively engages by bringing water to the workers, demonstrating his genuine concern. When he sees employees carrying heavy loads, he rolls up his sleeves to help. Gestures like, let me give you a hand with that, or, that looks heavy, park the vehicle, and I'll help you lift it, reveal his willingness to share the workload rather than just giving orders from afar. Beyond productivity, James is also deeply invested in product quality. Personally inspecting the pomelos, he ensures that this year's harvest maintains the expected standards, still sweet, still delicious. This reflects his strong sense of responsibility as a CEO who prioritizes both quality and the company's reputation. James's conversations with his employees don't carry the usual distance between a boss and subordinates. Instead, they feel like an older brother checking in on his teammates. This approach not only boosts morale but also helps him gain a clearer understanding of workplace realities, leading to more informed management decisions. With this leadership style, James is more than just a capable CEO. He is an inspiring figure who strengthens his team through sincerity and understanding. The meeting between Min and his older brother, Hung, was a moment filled with tension and deep emotions. Min, a young man passionate about the arts, was living his dream, teaching music to children and enjoying a simple life. Meanwhile, Hung, the eldest brother, carrying the weight of family responsibility, had come to bring Min back to take over the family business as their parents wished. At first, Min appeared as a gentle and devoted teacher, sharing small joys with the children, giving them candy, playing music, and fostering a carefree atmosphere. However, this peaceful moment was soon interrupted by Hung's arrival. Hung came with a serious demeanor, delivering the family's message: Min must return to take over the company, or their parents' hard work might fall into someone else's hands. But Min stood firm in his decision, refusing to live under his parents' expectations. He boldly declared, "I want to live as myself, not according to what they have planned for me." Their argument was not just about family duty but also a deeper conflict between two opposing mindsets: responsibility versus passion. Hung valued tradition and obligation, while Min longed to follow his true calling. The most emotional turning point came when Hung mentioned their mother's illness, the only thing that could make Min hesitate. In the end, though he remained firm in his beliefs, Min decided to return home to care for her. His farewell to the children. Goodbye, little ones. Marked a significant crossroads in his life. This story is not just a family debate but a reflection of a reality many young people face today: choosing between duty and dreams. Min doesn't have a clear answer yet, but he is stepping into a journey of self-discovery. Despite working in different fields, both Diep and James demonstrate deep dedication to their work. Diep, working as a rice planter for hire, focuses meticulously on every small detail, from carefully handling the rice seedlings to using her shovel with precision and moving cautiously to avoid damaging the young plants. She not only endures the physically demanding labor but also embraces it with patience and a genuine passion for farming. Her question, do people plant rice this way where you live? Reveals her desire to share and connect with others through her work. Rather than seeing it as mere labor, she finds joy in tending to the seedlings, treating them as an extension of her passion. Meanwhile, James, though a busy CEO overseeing company operations, takes time to personally visit the workers harvesting pomelos. His care is evident as he doesn't just observe from a distance but actively assists in lifting heavy bags of fruit. He is unafraid to get involved, even asking, do people plant rice this way where you live? A question that reflects his curiosity and genuine interest in others' work and lives. This also speaks to James's character. He seeks to understand and empathize with those around him, not just out of responsibility but from sincere concern. Both characters embody diligence and a spirit of helpfulness. Diep adapts to rural life and finds fulfillment in its simplicity, while James, despite his high-ranking position, willingly steps in to support his workers. Through their actions, they both express care and responsibility, each approaching their work with dedication in their own unique way. In this tense conversation between CEO James and Tung, they discuss a serious issue involving John, the mysterious investor in James's company. Both express their concerns and unease about John's sudden actions, especially when he pulled his investment without any clear explanation. James in the conversation, James appears serious and determined. He wants to learn more about John and his recent moves. James refuses to rely on his father's help and insists on solving the problem himself, showing his independence and resolve in business. Despite his concerns about the situation, James remains calm and focused on investigating John through Tung. His statement, I want to solve this myself, reveals his strong leadership qualities and his desire to protect the company from external threats. Tung as James's longtime friend and trusted partner, Tung is deeply worried about John and the sudden shift in his investment behavior. He is cautious when sharing critical information about John but is nonetheless willing to help James address the issue. Tung's sincerity and concern for James are evident in lines such as he wants to target your family, with your strategies. Finding him won't be difficult. However, Tung also advises James to be careful, as John is not someone easy to deal with. He expresses both concern for James's safety and suggests a strong course of action to resolve the situation. John, not present physically, although John does not appear directly in the conversation. His influence looms large. From what James and Tung share, John is portrayed as a person with significant influence over the shareholders, and his actions are shaking up the investment landscape of the company. His unstable and opaque behavior causes both James and Tung to question his motives and consider how to handle him. In the end, the conversation between James and Tung highlights a long-standing partnership and friendship, but also serves as a warning about the uncertainties of business. Tung worries about the safety of both the company and James's family, while James remains resolute in taking proactive steps to confront this challenge. No matter the difficulty, in this intense and revealing moment, the true identity of the mysterious investor, John, is exposed. He is actually Duck, a person with deep animosity towards James's family. This revelation shifts the entire course of the story, opening up a web of tension and mystery. John Duck ***. Duke's appearance marks a dramatic change in the narrative. He is the mastermind behind the challenges James has been facing and harbors a deep-seated grudge against James's family. The chilling statement, **I want your family to pay,** makes his malicious intentions clear. Though he does not fully explain the reasons behind his hatred. Instead, he hints that James should ask his father. Duke's cold and ruthless demeanor, coupled with his ominous remark, **You should remember. This is just the beginning,** adds a layer of danger and foreshadows even more challenges ahead for James. CEO James **, in the face of Duke's revelation. James shows confusion and a sense of disbelief. His question, **What do you want?** reflects his frustration and lack of understanding of the motives behind this unexpected confrontation. James doesn't recognize Duck immediately and struggles to comprehend the purpose of this mysterious figure. Despite this uncertainty, James's determination to protect his family and his company remains evident. However, he now faces an opponent with a personal vendetta, someone tied to his family's past, complicating his ability to devise a strategy for countering this new threat. The relationship between John Duck and James's family **. Duck alludes to past events involving his father and James's father, hinting at a long-standing bitterness. This creates an additional layer of complexity to the conflict, suggesting that the clash is not merely personal but rooted in family history, financial disputes, and power struggles. The unresolved tension between the families now emerges as a central issue in the story. This turn of events raises many questions about the past of James's family and their connection to Duck. With his dangerous motives and hidden agenda, Duck is no longer just a businessman. He is a formidable adversary with deep ties to the personal and professional life of James. As the story unfolds, James will have to confront a dangerous and calculating opponent with a vendetta. And this conflict promises to intensify in the coming chapters. In this narrative, Diep embodies the hardworking and self-reliant character who finds satisfaction in the simplicity of her life. Her modest earnings of $10 reflect the value she places on her work. No matter how small the monetary reward, the act of buying eggs and preparing dinner demonstrates her practical nature and grounded lifestyle. Her exchange with the egg seller, **call me when you need, while potentially a polite gesture, also hints at the sense of connection she has with the small community around her. It emphasizes how Diep's life is intertwined with the people in her environment, creating a sense of belonging and mutual support. On the other hand, James is dealing with a more complex issue, one that could have serious consequences for his business. The discovery that John's signature is missing from a crucial contract signals a potential problem. If John, a key shareholder, has failed to sign the agreement, the legitimacy of the deal could be in jeopardy. This could lead to a crisis for the company, especially considering that John has already withdrawn his investment, potentially destabilizing the relationship with other investors. James's reaction might reflect his growing anxiety about the situation, as the missing signature could indicate an intentional act of sabotage or betrayal, adding a layer of tension and uncertainty to the corporate dynamics. The contrast between Diep's grounded, community-centered life and James's corporate struggle highlights the differing pressures they face in their respective worlds. Diep's life is rooted in simplicity and trust, while James is navigating a web of business risks and corporate intrigue. This sets the stage for the development of both characters' journeys, as their paths seem to diverge yet may eventually intersect in the larger narrative. Diep's inner turmoil and growing concern reflect the emotional weight she carries as she tries to understand James's increasing distance and the pressure he seems to be under. The phone call represents a tender moment of connection, but also highlights the underlying strain between them. Diep's gentle way of downplaying her feelings so as not to add to James's stress shows her empathy. Yet it's clear she cannot ignore the unease brewing within her. Her observation that James is more tense than usual adds a layer of tension, hinting at deeper troubles that James might not be ready to share. The conversation about her day, filled with small yet meaningful details like working in the fields and Aki the dog, provides a sharp contrast to the growing anxiety that Diep feels. While she tries to maintain normalcy, her mind races with worries, particularly about the potential link between James's situation and the mysterious John. Her uncertainty about the nature of the issue and whether it involves someone like John makes her feel more disconnected from James, as if a crucial piece of the puzzle is being kept from her. As Diep contemplates what's happening, her internal shift from concern to action is a pivotal moment. She can no longer sit idly by, waiting for things to resolve on their own. The decision to take matters into her own hands and confront the unknown threat represents her growing strength and determination. The scene captures her emotional evolution from someone who quietly supports James to a character who is ready to step into a more active role in the unfolding conflict. This development not only shows Diep's resilience but also signals that her journey is about to take a more proactive turn. She is no longer just a passive figure in James's life. She's ready to face whatever challenges lie ahead, even if they mean confronting the mysterious forces at play. The quiet resolve she feels as she sits there, deciding to take action, hints at the beginning of her own battle, one that could shape her path in ways she might not yet fully understand. The story is getting more intense and dramatic. James is facing tough challenges at work, and Diep, although worried, is determined to find a way to help him. But the appearance of John, complicates things even further. What is Duke's real motive? Can James overcome these difficulties and uncover the truth behind all the events? And what role will Diep play in this journey? We're sure there will be plenty of surprises coming up. Don't forget to share your thoughts on the current situation in the story. And make sure to follow so you don't miss the exciting developments in the next video. Thank you for watching, and see you again soon.